Greetings to all. Today we're going to look at neoplasia. Under neoplasia, we shall discuss the introduction, nomenclature of tumors, classification of tumors, characteristics of tumors, grading and staging of cancer, epidemiology and predisposition to neoplasia, carcinogenesis, under which we shall look at etiology and pathogenesis of cancer, clinical aspects of cancer. Under the introduction, the term neoplasia means new growth, and the new growth produced is called a neoplasm or a tumor, as indicated in this picture. The branch of science dealing with the study of neoplasms or tumors is called oncology. Oncos meaning tumor, logos meaning study. However, we must note that all new growths are not neoplasms, since examples of new growth of tissues and cells also exist in the process of embryogenesis, in which there is development of an embryo from a zygote, regeneration and repair, in which there is restoration of original tissues, hyperplasia, in which there is increase in number of cells of an organ or tissue, and hormonal stimulation. So under these cases, we shall not say that a neoplasm has been formed. So the proliferation and maturation of cells in normal adults is controlled, as a result of which some cells proliferate throughout life, and these are called labile cells. For example, surface epithelial cells of the epidermis, alimentary tract, respiratory tract, urinary tract, vagina, cervix, hematopoietic cells of the bone marrow, and cells of the lymph nodes and the spleen. Some cells have limited proliferation, and these are termed as stable cells. These cells decrease or lose their ability to proliferate after adolescence, but retain the capacity to multiply in response to stimuli throughout adult life. For example, the parenchymal cells of the organs like the liver, pancreas, kidney, adrenal, and thyroid. Then the mesenchymal cells like smooth muscle cells, fibroblasts, vascular endothelium, bone, and cartilage. While others do not replicate, and these are termed or called permanent cells. These cells lose their ability to proliferate around the time of birth, e.g. the neuronal cells of the nervous system, skeletal muscle cells, and cardiac muscle cells. On the other hand, we must note that neoplastic cells lose control and regulation of replication during the cell cycle and form an abnormal mass of tissue. So basing on the above preamble, a neoplasm or tumor is a mass of tissue formed as a result of abnormal, excessive, uncoordinated, autonomous, and purposeless proliferation of cells even after cessation of stimulus for growth which caused it. So whether neoplasm is benign or malignant, for example, benign tumors are slow growers and localized without causing much difficulty to the host. Or neoplasms can be malignant when they proliferate rapidly, spread throughout the body, and may eventually cause death of the host. And the common term used for all malignant tumors is cancer. All tumors, either benign or malignant, have two basic components. One, proliferating neoplastic cells that constitute their parenchyma, and the supportive stroma, composed of fibrous connective tissue and blood vessels. And the supportive stroma provides the framework on which the parenchymal tumor cells grow. Next, we shall discuss the nomenclature of tumors. Thank you.